Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? Good morning. I didn't get in the house till 5:30 this morning. I had therapy at 10 o'clock this morning. I knew to put an alarm clock on because I wasn't going to get up. But I was at the hospital with my boyfriend last night. The doctor wanted him to check into the ER and get some stuff regulated a little bit better in his system. So we sat up and played cards, and it takes forever to get a bed when you go to the ER. She sent him to the ER, so you know how that go. We was in the ER from 6 p.m. They put him in a room, and not even a room upstairs. They put him in a room at 1:30 in the morning. In the ER room. That's how long it took us to get back there. But they already knew they was going to keep him for a few days for some stuff that he has to do, some testing and stuff he has to do for an upcoming appointment. So they wasn't rushing because they was like, we got to get him a regular room. So, and you know what's crazy about this part of the journey, but I can accept it. My biggest theory after my first husband passed away was I couldn't date a man that had health issues because I didn't want to deal with that again. But reality is, as you get older, everybody gonna have health issues. I have them. I just don't have them to the extreme where I have to go back and forth to the hospital. Thank you, Lord. But in this life, it don't matter who the person is or who the people are you love. When you love people, you're going to be there for them. When things change, if you stop being there for them, did you really love them? You know what I'm saying? Because I had to go back and think of the process, because I have had a couple of men before the gentleman I'm with now that had health issues, and I didn't stay with them. And I'm not saying I was fair, but that's what I could handle at the time because of losing my husband. So with me actively doing the work in therapy, it's still hard for me to see him go through, but it's reality. And everybody's reality is that we're not going to be here forever. So love the people who love you. You know, because you could be tip-top tier, vegan, eat right, sleep right, everything, walk out the door and have a massive heart attack. We don't know how long we're going to be here. So enjoy the people that enjoy you. And me and him can have the best conversations with therapy, because even when I know I'm doing something wrong, he can talk to me in a way that makes me know it makes me look into myself and be like, I did that wrong. Because he don't fuss and argue. He don't do none of that. He'll just talk to you about, why'd you do this, or what's going on right here, and allow you to talk about it. So, even though he do, like I said, have health issues that are going to be ongoing, it's calm there. And that sounds so crazy, because I used to be like, how can you have calm around sickness? But you can. It depends on the individual. Because like I said, I used to date a man that was on dialysis for like 11 years, and he was the calmest, sweetest person. But I stopped dating him because of the dialysis. And that's what my husband passed away from, complications with his dialysis. But it wasn't from the dialysis, it was from what happened to him that made him get on dialysis. So we just gotta keep it real with ourselves. Life is going life. You just have to learn to deal with the life the correct way. I do love you, Porch Chronicles. Have a good evening or day. I'm going back to bed.